Hello, everybody. How y'all doing today? Let me go ahead and get my stream set up here. Get my webcam on. There I am. There's my smiling face. Let's go full screen for a minute so I can say hello to everybody. Yes, this is a Monday, and you are seeing me on screen. Um, I've decided to add a fourth day. It's going to show up on my schedule soon on Twitch. And I'm going to go ahead and start doing MMO Mondays. Let me fix my camera here so I can. Maybe that's better, hopefully. Maybe. So I'm going to start doing MMO Mondays. And since I just started recently doing Lord of the Rings Online, I figured that's where I'd go ahead and start for a little while. You got to have some fun, right? Got to do the right things. So we're going to go ahead and start with some Lord of the Rings Online. Let me adjust my speaker sound a bit here so I'm not blowing everybody's ears out. There we go. Is that better? Hopefully that's better for people. If you guys ever have any problems hearing me or seeing me, or if my audio's bad or whatnot, please speak up in chat. Just let me know. And if you're watching a recording of this and there's some audio issues or video issues, please bring it up. I'll go ahead and do my best to correct them. But yeah, I'm starting MMO Monday, and I figured there isn't a better way to start it than doing Lord of the Rings Online. As you can see, I've got my level 5 character here. She might look a little bit different for those of you who were on the first stream. And that's primarily because I've gone ahead and I did some stuff off camera. Let's go ahead and get logged in real quick, and I'll show you a few of the things that I did. One of the things that I did was I made my way off camera to Bree, and went ahead and got an extra milepost, and go ahead and bound to Bree, so that I can get easy back and forth to Bree. And I did banking. I got the 2-week long VIP sigil, that little item that the VIPs get. I'll show you in just a second. And I went ahead and just kind of customized my character a bit. Go ahead, got my stats going. Close all this. You can see Myrtle Mint has now arrived. We will go ahead and probably swing by her a little later on. Legendary item reward track 10. We're in the middle of that. And we currently also have a 25% skirmish marks for the last day. Starting tomorrow, the Curator will return. I don't have a whole lot on this server. I might pop onto one of my characters on one of my other servers that actually has some money. And I may go ahead and buy a few things. But we'll have to see. Another thing I have not done yet today is my Hobbit gift. So let's go ahead and open up my free silver present. It's obviously Yule in summer. I'll get my next free gold present in 2 days, but I get a silver one right now. So let's see what I get. 150 virtue XP and a scroll of max morale and power for 6 hours. A temporary increase to your maximum morale and power uses multiple times to increase its duration. And as you can see, I've got some other things there from some other rewards that I went ahead and picked up. So let's go ahead and throw that all in the bank right now. There's some virtue XP there. There's some virtue XP there. No, we want to go down here. There we go. Do those. I got a celebration tapestry, so that goes into the housing. This goes into chest 5, which will be craft. And this one will go into buffs. There we go. And, I kind of cleaned up some of my inventory a bit. I went ahead and made a full set of level 7 gear, since I'm already partway through level 5. To kind of work on my crafting a bit. See here, I got my crafting to 72 for Forester, 36 for Taylor, And I haven't done anything Prospector yet because I went ahead and while I was in Bree, I went ahead and picked up Forester, Taylor, and Prospector. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Scholar when they do update 41, which I think is coming out in the next couple of weeks, to allow VIPs and such to get a fourth craft. I'm going to go ahead and pick up Scholar, and that'll give me that'll basically make me fairly independent at that point. And probably offline, I'll come back down to someplace like here and just start getting to hell and working on my crafting a bit, trying to catch everything up. But I'll do all that stuff offline. I also picked up a task item carry-all and a crafting carry-all, so that I've got those taken care of. 6th level, I get my gifts for starting adventure, which every character gets, so we'll do that soon. And just kind of got everything get up. I got some pets. Right now, there's only one pet that I'm really worried about. Let me double check, make sure there aren't any pets that I've forgotten. Now I've got the chestnut corgi, the friendly heron, the hopeful swan kite, the loyal turtle, the mysterious celebration pig. Okay, I got a few more I can add. Let's see, we'll go ahead and add a mysterious celebration pig. We'll add the shepherd dog. I also got the Yule Tree Hjorn, but I don't want to run that right now. So, all right, so let's get a pet summoned. I got a little corgi following me around, and I think I'm ready to go. So these are the quests that I have. Let's take a look at the map real quick. So I got some stuff that's over this way. That's near Howling Stones. And that's probably the mountain past Howling Stones. So let's go ahead and start there. And, one other thing I did pick up was a Stone of the Tortoise. So I could go ahead and kind of keep myself where I want to be. And I went ahead and put all the silver, the flowing silver stuff as my cosmetic outfit for now. But let's see here. So let's go ahead and heading past. Right, so we want to go ahead and make this one as my quest guide focus, because that helps give me this little bitty counter here on the map. So I hope everyone is having a good day today. Let's see, do I have any? Because I also have the task carry-all. And I have nothing to worry about there. I need at least 10. So. But the other reason why I decided the task carry-all is so that I could go ahead and just kind of kill stuff that I want, because I got to collect 10 boar meat anyway. But I mean, also I can start collecting task meats, task items. I can just go crazy on those, and I don't have to worry too much. It's a very nice. Oh, it's very nice that way. And I also went ahead and picked up, like I said, I picked up my my crafting requirements, so I could go ahead and I didn't want to do that, but there we go. Ooh, what's this? Oh, the deed bestowed for traps. I got to use my trap. Set trap or triple trap skills, and I got to do it 350 times. So I guess we'll work. Like I said, a lot of the character-based quests and stuff for a brand new character, they'll start to show up as I go through things, and we'll work on it. But But I went ahead and picked up my crafting components so I can get started here. The only one I didn't get is Scholar. Like I said, I'll get that when U41 hits. I have to admit, the graphics may be older. This is like a 2004, 2007 game. I like them. And other people who are familiar with the game may ask, why I don't have the the thing that's building up all the loot, because I just automatically loot it all. I don't even worry about it. I just go and automatically loot everything. Okay, so this seems to be the hill. And I want to look south. There we go. Look, enter the distance from the hills southeast of the Howling Stones, east of Mossward. Okay. So, let's look. From this vantage point, the basin through which runs the Old South Road seems mostly quiet. Well, that's good. And over there is the village in the Sky Quest. And over that way is where the boot is. And then I still need some more meat and stuff, so we'll head back over this way. Picking up resources and stuff as I go. Let me turn down the background music just a little bit. It's beautiful music, but can get a little loud at times. Whiny little boar. Just making sure that's a trophy, that's a trophy, that's a trophy. As you can see, I'm starting to gather all these resources. And all those tasks. Goddamn Urukais. Yeah, I have characters on another server, Landraval, and I think my highest character on Landraval is like 105, I think, or 110. So, but it's also a hunter. I enjoy the hunters. They're just fun classes to play, and it's nice to be able to basically have free reign of travel. It's just, to me, a much better way to play. And that, of course, means, yes, I have completed the original story and several of the expansions on that character, so I have some experience for most of the earlier game. All right, so there's the boar meat. How boring. Ooh, there's a rich deposit. Amethyst, sienna, whetstone, and 5 chunks of ore. That's nice. And a puppy dog. Okay, I should be close to that lost boot. A suspicious object in the mud might just be Geralt's favorite boot. You pull an old and very dirty boot from the mud. It was really stuck in there. Okay, so now that we've done that, as you can see, we got a few quests that are left there, so we'll go ahead and head back to Mossford. Ah, there we go. And one of the nice things is this the subscriber count services. I have a vendor everywhere I go, which is very convenient. Just want to double check. Well, I got a copper armband of stamina. Let's go ahead. Let's do this first. There we go. I'm going to want to equip that. That's a javelin, which I don't need, and make sure they're all trophies. So now we'll go ahead and sell everything. There we go. Don't think I need. I don't have to repair because I'm a VIP. Let's talk to Larry first. There she is.
All appears quiet. That is good, but I will not relax my guard.
I don't blame you. There are more locations to scout, for there are several places from which the Uruks and other of their ilk might approach.
You know the road that passes through Swanfleet, of course.
It begins on this side of the old city of Tharbad and runs east past Wade Water until it reaches Enderwaith. There are not as many travelers along as there once was, but Mossford is still a sheltered place of rest for those who come this way. Might it also serve to speed Uruks and other orc kind on their raids? We looked to follow the track that runs from the north gate of Mossford up until it meets up with this road. Once I would appreciate it if you took a look, as you did before. You should be able to see both east and west for quite a distance, and if there are more raiders about, you might see them. Oh, and I completed 10 quests in Swanfleet. And this is another one of the add-ons that I went ahead and picked up, Deed Tracker. It will help me, kind of get everything set up, because this is going to probably be one of those characters that I'm going to try to do as much completion on. I'll admit I have a character that's got like 6,000 quests completed already. I'm probably going to pull another repeat on that, try to do more. What is this stuff here? So, there's the deed completed, the Tales of Swanfleet. I got 5 Lotro points. That's another reason why I want to do these quests. Free Lotro points, they add up. And I can do lots of things with these Lotro points. I got Tales of Swanfleet Advance for another 5 Lotro points. I just need to complete 30 quests in Swanfleet. And there are the Lotro points themselves. Okay. Let's bring Geralt's boot. And there's Wenna.
You found it. He is going to be so happy.
You should bring it to him. He used to be an adventurer, and he traveled far and wide, helping folk with their problems. Sometimes I think he fills his head with our boy Tegwin with too many tales of his old adventures. But maybe he hears about how some of yours it will satisfy his appetite for things. I think Geralt is by the north gate, wearing his old leather shoes. Alright, so we'll head to the north gate. There's Bevan, there's a hardy traveler. Where is Geralt? There he is. There he is.
What is this?
You hand his favorite boot to him, and Geralt stares at you with an open-mouthed astonishment. Why have you brought this to me? I thought I was rid of it. Oh no, what did I do?
That boot was one half of a pair that was dearest to my heart. They were my adventuring boots.
That represent a life that I gave up to settle down with my wife Wenna. And now I want to relive those days by telling tales of my exploits to my son Teague. Now these boots are my least favorite, for they remind me of those days, and sometimes the memory is painful. I thought I would lose one of them, better than have Wenna think that I regret the choice I made to settle down. But here it is again, and it seems I will never be free with it. Did I not bring it far enough away? That must be it. Perhaps you could bring this boot further afield. Why not show it to one of the villagers in the Storvales? That's pretty far away, and one of the residents of Kleeger might be able to find a use for such an old, well-worn boot as this. So he wants me to go to Kleeger. And let me see what Bevan's quest is. I forget if that's a quest I need to do, or is that one of those funky quests I don't want to do. Ah, very good, Shentrantra, very good. I will see that this boar meat is sold.
Good. This boar meat should help carry Mosswood through some of the coldest winter months.
When belts must be tightened and plates seem lightest. I am glad this task at least proved helpful for the town. I have abandoned my idea of using those carabin feathers. A number of uses? My wife said might as well have been 0 after I tried the pillow I made from them. Bevan, you fool, she said to me. It takes more than 8 feathers to make a pillow, and anyone who tries it with craven feathers, of all things, deserves the crimp it would leave in his neck. I suppose a good idea is to spring up in autumn. Well, they fall when winter comes. I'd rather deal with the threat of an Uig war band loose in Swanfleet than present my wife with another one of my brand new ideas. I think I'll stick to just guarding the town from now on. It's less damaging to my morale. But he's also going to give me a couple of cuts of roast pork, which is always nice. I don't know if I want to do Ali's quest yet. So let's move around. Don't think I have any tasks I can turn in. What's that noise? Oh, somebody just followed me. Flint Town, thank you very much for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're enjoying yourself. So let's see here. Let me head. Okay, let's scout the Old South Road for now. So find the intersection of the track that leaves the north gate of Mosswood and the Old South Road. So let's go ahead and head north. There we go. Oh, why not? Let's get off my horse. Get off my horse. How do I get off my horse? There we go. It helps if you actually know where the dismount button is. All right, let's see what we got here. So a rusted dagger over there. New deed, dwellers of Old Swanfleet. Okay, so there's 7 of these items. Hidden jewels, 1,000 virtue experience, and 5 Lotra points if I can find the other items. Okay, that sounds good. Don't know if I'll find them, but this must be the road that she was talking about. On the intersection of the track that leads to North Gate of Mossford and the Old South Road. This meeting of the ways is the one Larry described. Portions of the road are overgrown and lack cobbles, but you need no sign of raiders. Okay. Okay. So let's go ahead and find there's a Larry. Let's let her know what I found at the crossroads.
You say you saw no sign of Uruk warbands along the road? These are good tidings.
It means the road is still a boon for Mossward, and not a bane, as I feared it might become. That road has been a key to Mossward's survival for my entire life, Shentrantra. The portion of it we know begins at Tharbad, and although the road itself is broken in places and obscured by foliage, it runs through Swanfleet and passes on to Enedwaith. From there it enters Dunland, and leads to the Gap of Rohan and continues on to Gondor. They say it passes Minas Tirith and eventually ends at a port city along the coast, although I have never journeyed to that land. North of Tharbad, the road has another name. It is called the Greenway, and only Mendelier's people are like to remember when it was our own Old South Road, one and the same. The north-south road between the kingdoms of Arnor and Gondor. God, that was a long time ago, even by their reckoning.
will be satisfied.
This may be more dangerous than your earlier scouts, and if you hesitate to accept this task, I will understand. The old city of Tharbad is to the northwest of Mossford. It has not been the thriving center of trade it was during the height of earlier kingdoms for hundreds of years, and has been abandoned ever since floodwaters took the last of its great bridges. Larry raises an eyebrow. Abandoned by good folk, Shentrantra. Has it become a den of Uruks? Is that from where Madthrug's raiding band came? This, then, is my dangerous request. I ask for you to go to the gates of Tharbad and look for some sign of the insignia he wore, the mark of the White Hand. Beware, for if Tharbad is truly held by the forces of evil, you may better serve by keeping from their notice and not engaging in battle. Tharbad is to the northwest of Mossford. Go just to the gate, mind you, and no further. Or she really is asking me to do a dangerous quest here. Well, let's mount up on my horse. I guess we're heading to Tharbad. Let me double check, see if I got some things to sell. I do. I'm selling some around. Lesser healing draught. We'll go ahead and keep that. Some roast pork we'll keep. Ripskins. Rough fur. Rotted short sheaths. Okay, we'll go ahead and sell those. We'll keep lesser healing draught too. Those are the 4 things I want to sell. Okay. Off we go. Make sure I'm heading in the correct direction. I am. A lot of resources down here. That's good to know. Always good when you can find an area that has a lot of resources, especially when you're just starting out. Oh, there's some heavy Rowan ranges over there. Let's see here. I think I'm going to go ahead and take off for the time being. My stomach tortoise. I need to start gaining a little bit of experience here. New deed, Perils of Kerdalan. Okay, that's always nice. Oh, level 15. Yeah, I think I need to be very careful right here. This seems to be the location that Larry described. The harsh cries of orcs can be heard within Thunderbad, but you see no markings of the White Hand. That's a level 14. Uh-oh, that's a level 15. Yeah, let's get the hell out of here. I'm not quite high enough level to deal with those threats yet. We'll go ahead and return to Rossford and talk to Larry and then figure out where I'm going next. Ah. Lots of trophies. 5, 6, 7, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8.
I am not surprised there are orcs crawling throughout Tharbad.
But it is good to hear you did not see the mark of the White Hand while scouting near the gate. Orkkind are always a danger to the Free Peoples, but as the organization revealed by Madthrog's warband that most troubled me. We can deal with orcs, for we have before, but the Uruks of the White Hand seemed different to me. Thank you for helping me ease my mind with these scouting missions. You will always be welcome in Mossward. And I think I will take the Bracelet of Agility, because if you look on stats, Agility, being a hunter and all, as a hunter, Agility increases your physical mastery, outgoing healing, evade rating, critical rating, physical mitigation, tactical mitigation, and parry rating. Might increases my physical mastery, outgoing healing, yep. Vitality, that increases maximum morale in non-combat. But Agility is the one that means the most. So we'll go ahead and grab that. And we'll equip it. Okay. All right. Let me check my task band here. Some torn furs, but nothing. Need at least 10. Oh, I got some stuff to work with later on. I'll probably do a lot of my crafting off camera. All right. So let's head to Kligger and look for see if I can find a hobbit interested in the boot.
What can I do for you?
Petrified goat dropping, pocket level safety. Yep. Yep, just what you always wanted for all your hard work. Yep. All right. There we go. Should almost be the Kligger. Yep. One of the things when I'm starting out is I try to save as much silver as I can. I know it's a bad thing to do. I should have just taken the fast route, but the graphics are beautiful anyway. Okay. So now I need to find a hobbit who might be interested in Geralt's boot. Brian Windbook eyes the well-worn boot you carried with some interest. Okay.
That is an interesting artifact you carry. It must have quite a story, I imagine.
You tell Brian Windbook about Geralt's complicated feelings about the boot, and about Wenna's belief that it remains her husband's favorite. Well, like some folk in other villages in the Sword Vales, I believe it's always been best to be honest. But if you can't manage that, for one reason or another, then perhaps a compassionate solution is second best. Berlin produces a pretty flower from somewhere about her person, scoops up a handful of earth, and puts both inside the well-worn boot. You bring this back to our former adventurer's wife, and tell her that her husband asked for the stores to craft this delightful planter. Perhaps this is the most honest of solutions, but I think this way everyone might be made happy. And that's pretty good too, wouldn't you say? Okay. This time we'll take the swift travel back. Yeah, I could do the old Wayne's World. And where is Wenna? There she is.
What is this? Oh, what a beautiful gift.
Gwenna takes the old boot with the flower sticking out of it and a huge smile lighting up her face. Oh, my Geralt, what a dear man he is, and so thoughtful of him to give up his favorite boot for this delightful little planter. This is the best anniversary gift I could have imagined. Do you know I had believed he'd forgotten? I simply must have Scardy fashion a replacement boot in the exact style for my dear Geralt. Thank you again. Our family is in your debt for so many reasons. And why do I think Geralt is not going to be happy about this?
How did it go? Did you manage to get rid of that boot?
You tell Geralt about the brilliant Wingbook's solution to the problem and he thinks it over. Well, I never would have thought of that. The boot remains in my home, a reminder to me of my adventuring days, but without the connotation that I regretted my choice to settle down. And to my wife as a thoughtful present, a gift that ably demonstrates my commitment to the family. Miss Winbook is quite clever. Let us hope she continues to use her skills for good and not for ill. Wait, did you say anniversary? I am fortunate indeed you came to Mossford, Shentrantra, for I had quite forgotten that was coming up. That was a close one, my friend. Thanks again. And we'll take the Iron Earring of Agility and finish now. Alright. So, let's see. Rigrud Spire, Lord Aaron, Glenhelig, Overman to Lintruth. Okay, so let's take a look at the map real quick. All these quests are southeast this location except for the one at Leon Gedron. So, see, can I get a ride to Glenhelig from here without costing an arm and a leg and maybe a toe or two, kidney, something? I don't know.
How can I be of service?
Not yet. I have to go there first on my own before it will open up the travel route for me. Okay. Then we will head to Kliger and then head up and around. Okay.
Greetings, friend.
Any tasks? No. Okay. So we want to take this road out of Kliger and head northeast. Okay, so that's part of the prologue. Okay, so let's go ahead and set this as a quest guide focus. And mount up my horse. And away we go. Now this could be where I got in big trouble for using that Stone of the Tortoise. We'll have to see what sort of level things are. Okay, they're white. Oh. All right. I made level 6. Cool. Looking for supplies, looking for southern outlaws. Copper deposits. Near breakers. Take them out too. I must be getting close to the city because there's a res site. There we go. Oh, another thing for those of you who are not familiar, if you notice the bar on the monsters, like on this Dale Shrew here, is yellow. That means that they're not normally angry. They're not aggressive towards you, so you can come right up to it. And if there's a quest item that you might need to right click and do it, you can do it to those safely. But anything that's red, that's going to be there. They will attack you. So. Oh, that's an object. Okay, that's weird. I will leave it alone for now. You have discovered Glen Hillig. Huh. That's a nice hat there, Ada. Well-used fishing rod. Is that another one of those items I need to find? I think it is. Pantacoclia, what do you have to say?
For generations, generations my family has been in charge of maintaining the bridges of Greenhaven.
'Tis a very important job, for a rotted plank could crumble under foot or hoof. It is around that time of year when I need to do a full survey of each bridge, but I've been feeling pretty poorly the past few days. If you were for the ups and downs of it, I could compensate you for your work if you will help me. Wonderful. The first thing we need to do is examine the bridges to be sure their ropes, planks, and anchor points are all in top shape. So I've got to examine 6 bridges. And they're all right around there. I don't know if this is one of them, but we'll find out. Doesn't look good. Okay. I think that might be one of the bridges right there. Oh, maybe not. Oh, there's a stable master. By the way, you saw the stable master was originally green. That means that I did not know connecting. I didn't know that stable master. But now that I've talked to them really quick, and you see that their band has turned to the regular gold, the horsey on it means that they're part of my network. And I can go from stable master to stable master now, which means I can get to Glenhilly faster. And there's a milestone if I wish to bind there. I only have so many bind points though. I haven't bought a whole lot of them yet. Ah, there's an examination location. Okay. There we go. This bridge's planks look good. This bridge would make a great trap. It should be repaired first. Okay. Forge and workbench, always nice to know when I'm ready to work on my crafting stuff. These boards are strong and secure. Sealed.
Excuse me. Have you seen my father?
You wouldn't have missed him. Most likely falling over himself drunk. No? Well, if you would be so kind as to keep an eye out for him, I would be grateful. So I need to search for old Gil. Old Tipsy Gil. The planks of this bridge are weather-worn. Dervo Krintak smiles at you. He is certain to have news for you. Prologue, Chapter 4, A Hardy People. That's the one I'm working on.
Goblins and orcs? Oh, you must be mistaken.
Any such creatures around here would be the talk of the town for months and months, if not years. Someone would have said something of such villains as that were prowling around. We Stores are a rough and tumble folk, friend. We're not afeard as much, and that's the way it should be. We don't frighten easily, unlike some of the others I might name. But I shan't, for I also believe in being polite. Darrow lowers his voice. Not like the stores of Interif, but you didn't hear that from me. And here's another quest for me. I've entered into a wager with old Addo Benchuth, who lives down at the bottom of the ravine near which Glenhillig is built. The wager is this: that a newcomer to the town can't get down to the water wheel far below us in less than 2 minutes. Will you help me with this wager? It's a long way down, and the bridges can be confusing, so you'll need to be clever. But don't take the quickest way down. You don't want to break your bones, after all. I don't really want to do this one. Not now. So I'll come back on that one later. This bridge is in good shape, so I only have to find one more bridge. $105 meters away? Okay. Where is that bridge? 75 meters away that way. Ah, there it is. This board is rotted and in need of replacing. Okay. Why do I have a feeling I just found old Gil? The Stony Leap. Well, it's a crowded little place. Kinda homey. Maybe old Gil's not here. Okay. Discarded wine bottle. That must be another one of those. Alright, well, we'll go ahead now and pick up that man's quest. Well, this will Let's see. Old Tipsy Gill. He's got to be close by. Oh! He's up there. Okay. Let me get back on my horse. Gotta go talk to a man about a horse. There he is. Oh, he's hidden. Okay, that's why I couldn't find him before. Fair enough.
Who's there?
Twins? Wait, no, there's just one of you. Oh, my daughter sent you? Well, you tell her. What was I saying? All right, she wanted sent you. Is it time for supper already? And I can't seem to walk. Maybe a sip of water will help. Go fetch me a sip of water, will you?
You woke me from a great dream.
Did you bring me a sip of ale? Water? Oh, fine, give it here. He takes a long draw of water from the bottle and then several deep breaths. After a few long moments, his eyes clear and he blinks up at you. Very well, very well. I'm getting very weller indeed. I just need a bit more time. Go and tell Siona that I'll be alone shortly. I just need a few more minutes and a few more sips. Of water, that is. I wouldn't be missing her cooking for the world. Okay. I'm glad I could help that family out.
Sobering up, is he?
The taters would have gone cold, but at least he's on his way. Thank you for your help. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that quest to rush back down since I gotta go talk to that person anyway. I thought I'd talk to somebody who's down there.
Always more work that needs doing.
Alright. I think I went the wrong way. Yep, I did. I screwed myself already. Oh, maybe not. Yes, I made it.
How do you do?
You made it down here in less than 2 minutes? Incredible. Derval said it would be impossible. Aye, he wagered me that a newcomer wouldn't be able to make it, and everyone who fails helps fills the pockets. Finally, someone was able to do it. I guess it means I should reward you for this accomplishment. Oh, it's no bother. It's worth it to me just to see the look on old Derval's face when I tell him you actually made it. Oh, and I get some superior mushroom pies, too. Just double checking here. That's a trophy, 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 and trophy. Okay.
You returned. What have you found?
I go ahead and fill her in that there's definitely one bridge that really needs to be worked on.
You bring good news.
Sounds like we only need to repair a few planks. Will you cut down a few trees so we have the planks made? You'll have to go into the wooded area by the water. The trees on the cliffside all have their own names, and we don't want to be cutting those down. And I've made it to level 7. Focus from level 8, Swift Bow from 10, Passage of Nature from 10, and a class trait point starting at level 8. Now, the other thing at 7, all that gear that I made for myself is now available for me to use. And it's quite an upgrade. And I can turn around and sell these pieces of gear. And my stats have gone up considerably. Ah, so that's why those trees are like that. Those are the ones I cut down. Uh-oh. Oh, there's that pine. Oh, I can always use a copper deposit. In fact, I can always use 2 copper deposits. I'll have enough work to do off camera when I want to go ahead and work on my tailoring. Okay, I need one more chopped wood. There we go. All right.
Excellent. You brought back some fine pieces of wood.
I can take it from here and have the planks made. Thank you for your help. Okay. Okay, so now I need to go to Lintriv. So let's go ahead and head there, because I've done most of the quests already here. That is a trophy. Those are all trophies. So let's go ahead and browse the shop. I have 10 items to sell. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Sell all. How am I doing on my tasks? Nothing yet. I think I want to go, yes, this way. I have discovered Lintriv. Oh, bothersome cravens. Let's see. Let's have a little fun. Hmm? Hmm?
Hemfolk has abandoned us.
You've been down to the river? I was there earlier today, but the scariest big folk I have ever seen came thundering down the road. I dove for the bushes and rushed back here as quickly as I could. Alas, I forgot to hide my tracks. If you go down the river, will you scuff off my footprints if you see them? Mayor Dingrith insists that we leave no trace of ourselves when the scary big folk can see them. Okay. Uh-oh. Something else I want to do real quick is... I don't like that in my head. There we go. Nearest Treffer nods a greeting to you, eager to share local gossip.
Uruks are
The
godly. You can't be serious.
Stormvales are peaceful, and the quiet is only occasionally disturbed by the howling of wolves and the carrying on of our neighbors in Glen Helic, of which I can assure you we do not approve. But you did not hear that from me. We're like one big happy family in the Stormvales, and all three villages get along quite famously. Nearest lowers her voice. But if I was pressed to put the villages in a sort of order, I would place Lynchers at the top, followed by Klinger, and it would be Glen Helic that brought up the rear. Still, I would not wish goblins or uruks upon any of my fellow stormers. Not really.
Someone stares in the shadows of the vales.
There are a lot of shrews in my orchard just north of here, and I'm afraid the little pests will eat all of my apples. Do you think you could shoo them away? I'd really appreciate it. Okay. Oh wow, a whole bunch of quests just opened up. Or are those the pests? Ah. See, these ones you don't fight. These you just want to shoo them away. There we go. I saved her apples. The shrews are gone, but only for now.
The Hemvar has abandoned us.
Thank you for your efforts, but those shrews are sure to be back. They just love my apples so very much. But I have an idea. Perhaps an offering of peace will show the shrews I am a friend, and friends don't sneak into a friend's orchard and nibble bites out of their livelihood. I have filled a basket with apples. Bring it up to my orchard, but keep walking north. There's a sloping hill north of my orchard, and if you set the basket down near the bottom of the hill, perhaps it will attract the shrews and keep them satiated. It's worth a try, wouldn't you say? This really is a beautiful game. Take a look at this. Let me get myself off the screen real quick. There we go. Oh, hold on a second here. There we go. Shrews emerge from every direction to visit the vessel. Oh, good. And you can see they're all happy shrews. Well, I'm glad I could make them happy. Hopefully that means they'll stay far away from her so that she'll be able to have her orchid.
Will there ever be an end to these troubles?
Do you think that was their plan all along? That's very shrewd of them, Shentrantra. Now they have plenty of apples, and they don't even need to steal them. I suppose I can't be too grumpy about it. There's no denying that my apple trees are the finest in all the Stornwells. Even the shrews shrink down. You did good work today, and I thank you for it. And I know the shrews do, as well.
Oh, hello. You're new here, aren't you?
You have that adventuring air about you, and folks such as yourself always seem to be looking for jobs to do some extra coin. Well, I have coin and a job both, if you're willing. The gardens are plagued by bothersome crow-like birds. They're very odd-looking, and they eat all the seed, and they peck at your toes if you try to shoo them away. Do away with the pests, but bring me their wings. I wish to study them in detail. And might as well go ahead and here's the one that shows you that you don't have it part of your the Stable Master's part of your network, and now Stable Master's part of my network. As you can see, some of these ones that require mithril coins because you don't have them, they're now becoming clear. So, very important little thing to remember about this game. Okay, there we go.
You returned. Most excellent.
The farmers will be glad you've helped in their fields, and everyone toes will be a lot safer now.
Having you help me went so well that I've decided to let you help me once more.
For a fee again, of course. This morning I managed to lose my favorite handkerchief. It was taken away by the wind and landed somewhere to the northwest of Loontriff. If you find it and bring it back to me, will you? I am now level 8. Swift Bow at 10, Passage of Nature at 10, and I get a class trait point level now. And I also have a new ability called Focus. What it does, once I go ahead and move it to where I want it, is when you use a lot of hunter abilities, it takes up focus. And what this does is, at a short cost of time, it refills all of your focus. So I can use any of my abilities. And you can't really use it during combat. It's mostly an out-of-combat ability. But it's a good prep. Before combat, rapidly increase your focus. Focus is required to use some bow skills and is lost if you move. It costs me 3 power, out of which I have 85, and it adds 1 focus point every 3/10 of a second. Boy, they're just all over the place. Ah, and there's Airless. She's the mayor. Let's see what she has to say. My name is Airless Gingareth, Mayor of Lintruth. Yes, we are but a small village. Even so, I take to my duties very seriously, and there's some very serious danger afoot. From my watchtower, I can see out for miles and miles. To the east, a fearsome foe has dug into the cliffs, building fortresses and huge spiked walls. Of late, the air has been filled with smoke in that direction. Their bonfires are so many I fear of our little village. I do not wish to alarm my neighbors. Perhaps you could do something about this? They're very nearly on our doorsteps. Ah. Defeat Ordakais. The growing dangers of Sharkmokal. Let's see. Hanky is there. The dangers is there. And where hell the tread? Up there by the old South Road. Okay. So then let's go ahead and check my time real quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the hanky first. If I can. Okay, we'll just take a plunge. Actually, I think I see a safe way down. Or maybe not. That's a piglet. You're safe. Oh, some more rowan branches. And a copper deposit. Handkerchief is surprisingly heavy. There's a rock tied to it. That's interesting. Okay, next. I'm going to head along the Old South Road to get rid of the Hobbit prints. There it is. Screw it. Entering Eastern Old South Road. Okay, I should be seeing those footprints shortly. They're over here. Where are the prints? I'm in the place for them. Ah, there they are. All right. So now we need to go kill some Urukai. And pick up some road branches. And a copper deposit. Okay, you're yellow, you won't be a problem. Hmm. What the hell? Hmm. It's 3 might. Increase power and regen. Let's go ahead and enjoy this meal. This trail food. Okay, I still need 3 warriors and a captain. Ooh, a wooden chest. There's a couple archers and warriors. So let's. All right. And there's a captain. Silenced and chilled. Alright. Let's head back to Mossward, sell my stuff, and then we'll head back to Lintriv and turn in these 3 quests. Oh, I found an apprentice tailor scroll case, which I am a tailor. So I will go ahead and use that. I found a heavy cloth hat recipe. Good. We'll go ahead and scribe that. We'll go ahead and sell my gear. Should be 4 items. Nope. I don't want to get rid of that. There's the 4 items. Alright, so I need now to take the ride to Lintriv.
What can I do for you?
We'll take this for travel. Haven't found a whole lot of gear yet. I mean, I've made some, of course. But... Alright, so I got 3 quests to turn in here. Should put me close to 10.
You found it. Oh, how very odd.
Someone has tied a bunch of strings to my handkerchief and weighted it down with a rock. I suppose it was enough to keep the wind from carrying it away, but it was still too heavy to float. He pauses in his musings as if remembering that you are here. Who would have done this to my handkerchief, I wonder? He glances about and winks at you conspirationally.
Have you been to the edge of the nearby cliffs yet?
If not, you've got to take in the view. If you like, I will meet you over there and show you the best lookout spot. Very well. Let Heleth know that I've removed her footprints.
Someone stares in the shadows of the flames.
Oh, marvelous. I would not have stopped a wink had I thought those nasty big folk from up the road would have found us. Why have I such an upset tummy that I've not eaten in the last hour? Oh no. That means you've missed 2nd and 3rd breakfasts. Maybe 4th and 5th at this hour. You recount your deeds. Goodness me, that is impressive. Why, I think you may have just saved our village. You have my eternal thanks. Alright, what time is it now? It is 4:15. What am I doing in my tasks? Whole bunch. Let's see. Go to the. I think there's a task. Is there a task board here in Lintrif? No, but there is one back in Mosswood. And in Clegger. So let's head to Clegger.
Hello there.
And I need to talk to Malmadog Torlin, since I've gone ahead and talked to the other villagers real quick to at least catch him up to speed. So we'll go ahead and take care of that too while I'm there. See if there's any new tasks for me to pick up. Ah! Broken daggers. Dirty scales. Matted furs. And squishy goose. And I turned in a stack of broken daggers. Let that catch up a little bit. Completed task. Swanfleet task. Broken daggers. Torn fur. Well, it's nice if you just hover over it, you can see there. Torn furs. Collect torn furs? I thought I had torn furs. Okay. Just checking my quests real quick. Okay. Humble merchant.
Can I take a moment of your time?
I am but a humble merchant, and I have traveled through these lands selling stock for a time now, but my livelihood has been taken from me. Ever since the bandits and ruffians moved into Radlaw, I have been able to conduct business. You see, they send me a few at a time once in a moon to rouse the village, shake us up for coin. They offer us what they call protection. But ever since they arrived, business hasn't been the same. I couldn't pay the tribute, and now my friends have been captured. They're all being held in Radlaw as collateral. Could you please help free them? They've all I've got. Okay, let me go talk to Maladog. And there's Mendeleer, the other person I wanted to talk to.
Well, it seems these are strange days indeed.
I will not say you were right, but let it be known that mayors are never to be embarrassed, especially not in their own village. And the word of an outsider must always be judged with a grain or two of salt. This is all to say, one of the hunters has returned, and his tale is most peculiar. You'd better hear it from him.
There are Uruks about, stranger.
Me and Drusi Begmu were out in the brush, waiting late for one of the boars of the Stornavales to stay within reach of our bows, when we saw one of the vile creatures lurking about. Well, we changed our choice of target right then and there. Not for eating, you understand. Perish the thought. But we caught him. We caught ourselves an Uruk. And now we need to decide what to do with him. Oh, I like the plumed hat.
I left Lucy behind to guard the prisoner, so I could ask the mayor what to do.
But if you and this ranger are up to it, I could lead the two of you back to the prisoner. It is not that far. I'm going to do something here real quick. I like plumed hats. These are neat. So let me open up my wardrobe. Add the plumed hat to the wardrobe. Throw it down there so I don't forget it. There we go. Much better. I have a feeling this is going to open up an instance, so let me go ahead and make sure I'm prepared.
We had better follow him to his captive, and quickly.
The Stores are a hardy folk, but I fear the harm an Uruk warrior might do, though he be their captive.
Lead on, Fran. Where does your friend hold captive this Uruk?
It's not far now, just a quick jog up the hill. Sorry about the children, friends. We're friends, but we're almost fair. Okay. What good fortune. Boar steaks will serve us well for the winter. Well, of course. You're supposed to bring us to your captive, Flam? oh yes, oh yes. There they are. He's fine. He knows not to try anything. But more importantly, did you see those boars? They ran right past here, and I would have loosed some arrows at them, but did not want to take my attention off the captive. They were big, though. There had been meat enough on those bones to prepare quite a few boar meat steaks for the folk of Kleeger. Tell me you saw them and that Flam was quick enough with his bow or knife to get them? You assured Drusi that the boar meat can be brought back to the village when you are done here. Perhaps there are more pressing matters at hand? More pressing? She asks. I suppose, but still. Those boars were really something, and it would have been a shame to let so many potential dinners escape without at least trying. The wounded Oric begins to stir. When I get 3 of these rats, I'll make you pay. You wish you never crossed Ushtil. You have no idea what's coming for you. For all of you. Why did you come to Swanfleet? The fighting Urukai go where they please. Nowhere is safe for you. I think you'll find you were wrong about that creature. Is that so? My boys have their orders, but once that's done, I think they'll want to stay. There's good eating to be had in this valley. Plenty of vermin. Wait, something approaches. Ready yourselves, friends. I thought you'd never hear them. Come get me, boys. I think these newcomers must be here to rescue our captive. Let us show them that they have erred, and badly. We will not let him go without a fight. Oh my, I think our captive is dying. What a pity. This is an Uruk arrow. He dies by the deeds of his own kind. They were not here to rescue him at all. This changes nothing. You will die, even more painfully than I. Ushtil visibly gathers his strength, hatred flaring in his eyes. Hear me, all of you. Hear the words of Ushtil. You will die at the hands of the Urukai. Sharku has made us a mighty force. Sharku? Is this your leader? I hope he's stronger than you prove to be. I'm not frightened of your kind, Ushtil. Sharku. Saru. That's not good. That's not good. Saruman. Why would he speak the name of the White Wizard? What did he mean by that? Very interesting. That's the mark of a good mayor, you know. Selecting the right person for the job at hand. I've had little to do with wizards, but I can tell you from your friend's expression that these tidings of Saruman can mean nothing good. Perhaps this gift will speed you on your way to combat this new and unpleasant development. Speak up, man. What's gotten into him? Can it be true that Saruman commanded these Uruks to attack the folk of Swanfleet? Why would the wizard wish to do harm to the folk of Mossward? He has ever been a watchful protector of Middle-earth. What could have changed? It must be a lie. There can be no other explanation. Let us return to Mossward and see how the people there fare in our absence. I cannot believe Saruman was capable of such treachery. There must be something else to blame for the orc presence of these lads. Let me see here. What do I want to do now? I've got 3 quests. Oh, I've got 6 total. Five total in this general area. One's all over Lee and Garen. Village in the Sky is over there where the hobbits are. I mean, where the merchant's quarry is. Over by Lintrud is where the heavy hobbit is. So let's head to Lintrud first. Ooh! Reach level 10 to unlock epic battles, and achieve level 10 without failing in a battle. That's good. I've got new skirmishes available, a new title awarded, Shentrantra the Undefeated. I completed a deed, epic battles await, and I got 5 Lutra points. I'm not going to do anything in the store with my points, so close that out. But one thing I will do real quick is I have 9 points available that I have not spent yet. I'm going down the blue line. See, this is impact arrows, which is percentage of rain damage. And this is plus 5 damage for bow skills that consume focus. And I have passage of nature. Let's see, that adds to focus. So let's do this first. Let's get my taskbar together. Let's go over here. A little safer probably talking to him. Those all add to focus. That adds focus. That adds focus. That costs focus. And that costs focus. Okay. Let's go ahead and max that out, which also now gives me knock on the move, which is a plus 20% induction movement speed. Reduces the induction movement penalty. That's good. Press onward. Quickly heals a great deal of morale and grants a short buff on combat. Quick shot focus. Split shot. And improved intent concentration. Adds a power restore, reduces the cooldown of intent concentration. I've got 4 points available. And I added a couple extra abilities to my bar. Added press onward, which is a heal. And it added split shot. Okay, now we're starting to get a little fleshed out here. And I think at this point, let me check what level Swan Flu is real quick. Levels to 15. Okay, so we can go ahead and keep going. So I figure I'll go ahead and max out, get to 15, and then I'll go ahead and just keep the Stone of the Tortoise in play, and that way I won't gain too much more experience. That way I'll stay maxed out at 15 rolls. One thing. Isn't it marvelous? On clear years, you can see all the way to Tharbad. Right. Maybe not, but it's still a wonder. Go ahead, take a look. You take in the glorious view. Anyhow, you may be wondering why I asked you for the bird wings and why there's a rock tied to my favorite handkerchief. You see, he pauses dramatically, and lowering his voice to a whisper, I am going to be the first hobbit to fly like a bird. Oh, God. I've been experimenting and studying things that fly. Birds, handkerchiefs that aren't weighed down by rocks, those sort of things. My experiments have not quite garnered the results I was hoping for, but I have a new plan that is sure to work. Here's where you come in. I need you to gather some materials for me. If I go about doing it myself, there will be no end to the questions and interruptions. I need the straightest branch you can find, rope, and the purple canvas that's hanging in one of the houses at the base of the southern cliffs. We are going to build a larger kite than anyone has ever seen before. And then I am going to leap from this edge like an eagle and soar over the storm hills. You just wait and see. New deed, strong draw. Use penetrating shot. Okay, I think at this point, I am going to go ahead and call it a day. I would like to thank everybody here who's been in my chat. And let me go ahead and take a minute. Let me see who I can go ahead and raid. Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet. Thank you. And I just lost the raid browser. I had a raid browser. I think we will go ahead and raid Hannawith. As soon as I figure out how to do it. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and raid Hannawith. Nerd out with Hani, Kali, Austria, and Joran, creeping it up in the Etna Wars with PvMP. So I hope you all enjoy. We're going to go ahead and raid Hanareth here in a few seconds. Have a wonderful day. Meg Gavanen, everybody.